Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
For Toronto, center fielder Curtis Granderson.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dyson's there. One away. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Cano fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Joe Panik. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder Gerard Dyson.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Leonis.
Here's Leonis Martin, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Runners on the move for second. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he's safe. Gene Segura standing in. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and the throw in gets away from him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Robbie Cano now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Robinson Cano
from the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Segura is on his way home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive and he knocks it down. Throw to the plate. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Kyle Seager.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Pulled toward right center field. Granderson on the move. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first.
Motter.
First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Throw won't get him.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Ben Gamel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is in there. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Here now is Mike Zunino. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Zunino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally stepping in. Corey Dickerson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left field and deep. Dyson racing back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Carlos Correa hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gamel is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
The catcher, number 39.
Stepping into the box, Devin Mesoraco. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run score.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in once again, Leonis Martin.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decided, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Gene Segura is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. None out, runners at first and second. Too high, and it's 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just
tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 6-1. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Panik. A quick out number one. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Hit hard to the right side. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cruz rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco. Safe at the plate. Striding into the box, Taylor Motter. 4 runs already across. Line towards center field, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Number 16,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. He reached on a single in his first try. Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson is there to put it away and finally put an end. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Pablo Sandoval.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Nori Aoki. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Nori Aoki.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Dyson's there. 1 out. In is Curtis Granderson. 1 run in and
Curtis
1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder,
So striding
14,
forward now, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as the. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Leonis
Ready to deliver.
Martin.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Gene Segura standing in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. In tied at 93, ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
There's one on to first to complete the double play. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This one's flared out toward left. Aoki moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Joe Panik. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Joe Panik.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gamble racing back to the track. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in, Nelson Cruz. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He used to say he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And he's retired, 1 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Seager will make the turn for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here now is Mike Zunino. They'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. Gone! Digging in, Gerard Dyson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. He singled his last time up. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. Here's Carlos Correa now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jays, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Pablo Sandoval. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Cano is right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Segura.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
There's Robbie Cano now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 3, Nori Aoki.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number
Here's the
7,
center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Runner goes for second. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. And he can't get back to third. A blunder. Digging in and looking for more. Kyle Seager bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Digging in to try it again. Taylor Motter. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Granderson is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder number 16.
Digging in once again, Ben Gamel. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a looper to left. Aoki posts under it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harry Dickerson. 1 for